see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends. And the Trojans will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week.
There he goes! Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The give on the option. Got the first down and still on his feet. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Looking to throw, it's Daly. Rushes on him. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Complete to the right. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Wants to throw on 1st down. Firing to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Off-play action. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Wants to throw again. Throws for the tight end. Snags it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Golden Gophers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So USC's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Looking for a a man. It's Combs. Right on the money. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he made the extra point without problem. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more. Snatches it on the right, turning it on. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Bunch formation for these receivers. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Combs. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Off the play fake on 1st down. Going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. Inside the touchdown, Minnesota. And what a turn of events as this defense gets to pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
USC 7.
Looking for blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Pryor. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off play action on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Combs. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Surging forward on the sneak.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on fourth down.
Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. On the run, it's Pryor. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fighting off the defender. Breaks in. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This is why you consistently run the football. Steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. There makes a grab on the shot. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
They'll run play action. Under fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Back to pass, it's Daly. Makes the catch. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. With the catch, it's Harris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Rides the back on the option to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Rides the back and leaves it. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Golden Gophers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They feed him again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Got his man on the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Golden Gophers are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Combs. Fires to the right. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Wants to throw again. Got his man. At the 35, he's open. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him again right here.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They get him down with this offensive setup, 1st and goal from the 9. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Back to throw, it's Combs. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Touchdown USC! Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here.
He's going to throw deep right side. And he's got it inside the 35. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Looking to throw, it's Combs. Trying to set up the screen. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. And the Trojans in the hurry-up. Give to the running back. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. Snap from the gun on third down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. Absolutely center cut. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The play action fake. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw. It's Daly. Fires to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Second down, he'll throw it. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the single back. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Golden Gophers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. To the air on second down. Punts it out of the air. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. His third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. Good, right down the boulevard. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Combs. Quick completion on the out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The give to the back. Makes a man miss. Oh, he broke out another move. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite and you're a little bit flat and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
Quickly complete. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. And And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. Quarterback will keep it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the air, it's Combs. Gets it out fast. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by 7 over Cal. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Back to pass on second down. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Golden Gophers will punt it away on fourth down. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Dropping back, it's Combs. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Quick completion on the out route. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. I get everybody's heart pumping a little bit, bouncing off that right upright and through. And now they take the lead.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the fourth quarter, go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Gets it out quickly. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Fires on the move. Got a man. It's Harris. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. At the 45 on his way. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. They'll run it. Spins away from the defender. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Here's the handoff. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Golden Gophers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back to pass. It's Daly. Got the quick pass. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Touchdown, Minnesota! They move on top here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Looking to throw, it's Combs. Slips a tackle. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4, they'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Still on his feet. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down. Now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. Wants to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they... Oh, he's got some space. Chopped out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Quick release by the QB. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Trojans! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Find some fresh air. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw. It's Daly. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one. The short hands, it's Harris. He'll pick up the first down out of bounds at the 46 to stop the clock. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense. Not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.